Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at with another video for you guys. Back with another episode review of A Final Last Boss has appeared. And finally, finally, I told you. I knew it. I knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it. I knew this cat was. I knew Dina was sus, bro. And she revealed herself to be Venus. Oh my goodness, I knew it. I knew it. This was the week where we got it all revealed and everything. I was absolutely blown away. I was just like, dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. Like, my goodness, man. What more can you say of how good this show is, bro? And I think, look, it was very much clear that Dina and Venus were one and the same. They were the same people. Now, my only disappointment at the end of the episode is after Dina basically accepts Lufas's offer to work with her, right, and be buddies. She goes back to looking like Dina, not Venus. And not staying as Venus. Now, I wanted her to stay as Venus because I do like the blonde hair. And on top of it, bro, listen, I know I'm a gooner. I'm a gooner like every other man is a gooner, right? I just want to see that cleavage, bro. I just want to see them things thinging. Because Dina is thick. I don't want to see Dina. I'd rather see Venus in that outfit more than Dina in the schoolgirl outfit. But that's just me. I'm sorry if I was gooning. Crazy. We like a little booba in here, guys. We like a little booba. But anyways, you finally get the moment where Dina reveals herself to be Venus, because that's when Lufas is like, all right, now, give it to me straight. I know there's something up with you. Who are you? Because you've been lying to me this entire time. And she's like, huh, I couldn't pull a fast one on you. I tried my hardest to try to keep on with the whole thing, because her whole plan was, just to create chaos and create the and essentially create chaos between the devil folk and everything. That's what, she wanted Lufas to do, to go after the devil folk for her, right? Because it was all part of her plan. We find out, like, yeah, she manipulated the minds of Ikagoras because he was already in the group, but she definitely manipulated the minds of Ares to make it seem like Ares, oh, yeah, I do know, right? And then she really couldn't mess with Libra's mind because, well, simple. Libra is basically a construct. She's basically an android or a robot or whatever, so she couldn't affect Libra. And then basically, albeit she was trying to do that stuff on Lufas, she said, like, it would have taken me, like, years to get you to do it. Like, it would have taken a very long time for you to finally fall under my, like, hypnosis spells and stuff like that. Because you're just as strong as I am. And, that's when she reveals her level. And, Lufas is like, holy shit, you're just as strong as me. So, we do find out. So, Venus reveals herself, or Dina reveals herself to be Venus. And they start fighting, bro. Oh my goodness, this fight is absolutely insane, right? And I'm just like, bro, Dina and Lufas, bro, is insane, bro. I am enjoying this. I want more of this crap, dude. And I'm just like, dude, what the heck? I'm just thinking, like, is this gonna be finally the first time where Lufas actually gets overpowered by somebody, bro? Like, I was honestly, but actually, to be honest, Lufas doesn't really struggle in this fight. Like, she catches Dina by surprise. Like, there's one point where, dude, Dina pulls down the fucking end from Sonic Frontiers, bro. The damn moon boss in that game, right? And legitimately is like, all right, yep, let's see if you can stop this here, right? And I was absolutely cracking up because, dude, all freaking Lufas does is just does a simple drop kick, bro. just a simple like Karate Kid kick, dude, destroys the asteroid, moon, whatever, with ease. And everybody else on around it saw it, and they've seen everything going around, and obviously the other characters are like, what the heck is this? And I'm just like, what the hell? So then this is when we get some of the answers to some of the questions that we have. Now, throughout this whole thing, Dina is still sus by not giving away every single detail of what's going on for, whatever reason it is going on. But number one, we find out she's a beta tester. She's a beta tester. So she's kind of like an admin, but not really an admin. She's just testing this whole world out, which is crazy, which means she's from the real world. Now, how she get there, that's crazy. And the fact that, she's a beta tester and she reveals like, yeah, I've been a beta tester, which makes sense how she was able to manipulate people the way she did, because, as a beta tester, you're basically testing things. Now, albeit it's weird because a beta tester is typically somebody that goes in for like a game and tests the game, and you're basically testing the game, seeing what glitches and bugs are in the game, and making sure that the game is still running. And if there is anything there is any bugs, then once the beta test is over, you basically tell this to said company of the game and like, hey, you need to work on this. This is what I saw, right? So, but it's weird because it's like she's a beta tester, but yet she has admin like control over this world. Like, not completely admin like type of thing. Now I'm thinking like, oh, is this another Quinella situation from SEO where she was the administrator and she was kind of controlling everything? Not really, to say the least, but you get my point there, right? But I'm just like, dog, what is going the fuck on here? And she basically said she tried to manipulate the world because of the heroes and everything, and the devil folk and what she was planning on doing. So, and plus, also to defeat the Demon King. So, one, she's from the real world. It sounds like there may be another person, like this overarching guy of this world, may be another person from the real world with his own motivations and shit like that. And on top of it, we find out apparently this is not the world of the game. This is the world of the novels of Exegate, right? Of this game, which shocks Lufas, and he's like, so that's why that's why Lufas is like, so that's why some of the stuff I'm recalling, I don't recall. This is from the novels. So it's seemingly enough, this game was based off the books, and what the difference is, the game is has a different storyline as compared to the books. The books must have their own storyline and everything, and it's crazy, man. Absolutely insane. And she's revealing all this, and it still seems like there's another power out there. There's got to be like somebody else from the real world, which we do see. The kingdom does summon somebody from the real world, and again, put that in the comment section. I was kind of like, wait, that looks familiar, but I don't know if I should be familiar with that, if I'm not paying attention. Without giving away too much spoilers, if you know what that post-credit scene entails, please help me so I can better understand going into next week, right? But it was absolutely insane that she revealed all this information, and everything, and it only just shows me like, okay, there's a lot more in this world. And on top of it, I still do think Dina is hiding some things. Even Lufas is like, I'll trust her for now, but it's clear she's still hiding something from me. So does Dina/Venus have the same motives? I guess, because she is a beta tester. I don't know. Does she have not cruel intentions and she's just like, no, I'm doing this for the greater good, for whatever it is, what it is. But she 100% is like, sure, I would love to be under you, right? And the thing is, I do still find that hard to believe that, she's willingly like gonna work alongside Lufas and join the party, which she did. I still think there are still some shady things about Dina. I guess time will only tell if she's fully going to be devoted to Lufas, but I guess that's the case. But yeah, only again, and like I said, the only other depressing thing that I hate is just the fact that, you know, I wish she just stayed in her Venus form, not the Dina form. But then again, it makes the most sense why she did that, because she doesn't want to give away her cover to the others. Plus, her Venus form, I guess, is, you can make a case that's more of like a demi-folk state or devil folk state. So I guess that's the whole reason why. Because then they're like, wait, who the fuck is this Lufas? And then what? They're just gonna say, oh, this is actually Dina. But maybe she can use this as a transformation to get more power. Albeit, but it was, the fight was cool though. It was funny how, kind of in a weird way, she was somewhat kind of inexperienced about that damn near instant transportation, instant transmission, like teleportation X-Gate skill. Because at some point, once Lufas figured out how it works, she figured out how it worked, and it's like, oh, okay. But other than that, that's basically it, and that's basically all that I gotta say. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Final Last Boss content or any other anime content I upload channel. But till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day or your night watching this video. Till then, guys, peace.